ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Michael McKinley!
Hello?
Hi.
Eddie's what's known in the business as a triple threat. He's young, he's talented, and he's good looking. Fucking hate him. It's nice to be in Bradford. What I think is a unique claim to Bradford is that I had the worst curry in my life here in Bradford. Should be impossible, but I managed it. We came on my friend's birthday. He'd done a lovely research pub crawl around the real ale pubs of Bradford. And he picked out this lovely curry house, recommended, best curry house in Bradford apparently. According to that well-known curry connoisseur, Rick Stein. Fucking terrible. Not only was this restaurant terrible, it was also not the one that was recommended by Rick Stein, and the one he told us was recommended by Rick Stein was not recommended by Rick Stein. It was a fucking awful curry. And I'm a child of the 80s. And when white 80s housewives made curry, there was a lot of fruit in it. And this was still worse than that. Well, that's Bradford, my experiences of Bradford. Now, Eddie introduced me as Michael McKinley. My name's not Michael McKinley, my name is Michael Linwood. That's not Eddie's fault. Michael McKinley was a character act I was working on. Started in December. Got a set, got everything, props, costume, everything. I did it for the first time a couple of weeks ago. I was a bit worried about it. I thought it was like divided. Some people will like it, some people hate it. Completely wrong about that. Everybody hated it.
You still brought it here, but...
So I wrote this bit, I didn't put any words in for you. You can. So, thankfully, I'm at the stage of my comedy career where I'm used to dealing with things not very well. And there are a few things you can do when it goes badly. The first thing is to ignore it completely and just claim you were brilliant. If you see a comedian's post, and they put, brilliant gig last night, absolutely smashed it. Guaranteed, they fucking died. The second thing you can do, if it goes badly, the fuck was that?
I think that's an old ringtone, I think.
Who knows what I was talking about? Is that one? Oh yeah. The second thing you can do when it goes badly is blame the audience. This gig was in Hull, so naturally my first instinct was to claim the audience were too stupid to understand what I was doing. Hull audiences have to watch Mrs. Brown's voice 3 times to understand the plot of that, so entirely possible. We had the City Culture in Hull, 2017. It didn't improve anything.
That's Bradford.
Yeah, I know. We had one day of culture. First day, New Year, big lights display in the city. Everybody went, fucking brilliant.
We've had streets cleaned.
Yeah. We then spent the next 364 days talking about how brilliant that day was, and then realised we'd had fuck all else. And then, at the end of that, we realised what everybody else already knew, is that all the city culture is, they give it to shitholes to keep you quiet for a year. Now the problem is, we realised that, when after us, they gave it to Coventry. Now when do you think Coventry realised? You'll realise when they give the 2029 city culture to Strange Waste Prison, probably. I worked it out this rate for city culture 2079, Halifax. It's not actually technically a city, I don't think, Halifax, but they've made Doncaster a city, so they're clearly lowering the standards of that as well. So the third thing you can do when your act goes completely wrong is put some more effort into it and rewrite it and start again. Fucking doing that, no chance. And the fourth thing you can do is throw it all in the bin, have a fit of despair and go, why did I spend all that time doing that? And then next time you have a gig, I've absolutely nothing to talk about. I've got things to talk about. I've recently been on tour, I've been on my UK tour, what I call my Field of Dreams tour. Wakefield, Sheffield, Huddersfield. It was a good idea at the time, but it's been a little bit restrictive on the career because I can't do live at the Apollo because that's in Hammersmith. I only go to Enfield. No, actually, true. The reason I only go to Enfield. No, actually, true. The reason you've not seen me on live at the Apollo is because I've not been on it. But the reason I've not been on it is I am banned from the BBC. I got banned from the BBC for swearing at Richard Osman. I was on Pointless, not Celebrity Pointless. You have to have done Panzer 3 times to get on Celebrity Pointless. So I'm not on that level yet. So yeah, Pointless. And the question was, name a fictional vampire. All vampires are fictional, dickhead. That was my first one. I didn't want to say one of the obvious ones, like Dracula and that bloke from the Twiglet films. So I said, the one off the Sesame Street. And he said, 100 points. He doesn't count. I said, I think you'll find that's all he fucking does. I'm banned from the BBC. I'll never get on Strictly. I'll never be the new Doctor Who. But if I kill Richard Osman, I won't end up on Crown Watch, then it's not all bad. Yeah, how are we doing? I told you I didn't start the watch. How are we doing, Lee?
You're about 7 minutes 30 now.
No, almost a record. So I'll wind down. I'd say my name is Mike Wood. I am on Facebook. If you want to look me up, leave a review. If you've not enjoyed it, just keep it to yourselves. No one likes the grass. But there are some reviews on my Facebook page. But, that wasn't too bad. That was from my mum. Nicest thing she said in 47 years. There you go. My dad's never got the chance to see me do comedy. So when I'm on stage, I know that wherever he is, he'll be looking down on me. He's not dead, he's just really condescending. I got a really good review the other week. Somebody messaged me to say I was Hull's best amateur comedian. Nice, I'm having that. I'll put it on my posters. He messaged me back 3 minutes later to say, oh, sorry, got a spelling mistake. I meant to say you were Hull's most amateur comedian. A bit unfair. I'd already had the posters printed. And then he messaged me back again to say, sorry, there's a spelling mistake in that as well. I meant to say you Hull's most immature comedian. I was quite upset by that. I almost crashed my scale electric. Put me right for me take you down, so. That's the other bit of feedback I got on the post. Someone must have got a bit confused just seeing all these people writing nice things about me. Just thought I'd been ill because they just put, please, 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 get better soon. Well, it's been a great night. I've absolutely smashed it. Well, I'll leave you to a Mr. Benny. Thank you.
Mr. Benny! Round of applause for Mr.